Hello, today I'm going to be making a Padsicles, which if y'all don't know what those are, they are basically pads that you make for after you deliver your baby. Kind of like a little ice pack down there that's really soothing because it has witch hazel in it, it has aloe vera, and it has an essential oil in there as well to aid with healing. It's very good for soothing your lady parts right after you've pushed a child right out of there. So that is what they basically are. So if you're not into that sort of thing, you can just go ahead and click off because it's going to probably be a little bit of a weird video to some of y'all that aren't gonna need it. But I've read so many good things about this product, and so I'm so excited to make them with you. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, I just wanted to give you a view like this because you need to actually see me while I'm making this product. So first thing you are going to need is pads. I like these kind of pads because they're free and clear of chlorine. Now they are the overnights, so they have wings on them, and when you get the wings through 7th generation, they do have chlorine on the peel strip. They're as natural as I could find. Okay, so you grab your pad and you open it up, and you're going to want to keep this part because this will wrap your pad back up. And it's good to have a Ziploc baggie to put these in after you get finished. That way you can store them in the freezer. So you're going to be careful to not touch any of the inside of the pad because this needs to be sterile because you're going to have an open wound down there, and you do not want to have any bacteria or anything like that. I did wash my hands before this video, but you don't want to introduce any sort of bacteria at all, so just try not to touch it. Now the good thing about these is the wings are back there. So unlike the other pads I've seen out there, when you make these, you've got to actually take the peel strip off and to be able to do this whole process. With these, you actually don't. So that's wonderful. So you just lay it out there just like that. That way you can have your working space. And you're going to need some witch hazel. I really, really like this witch hazel because this does not have any alcohol in it. Don't go out there and just think that you can buy THAYERS, if that's how you pronounce it, witch hazel, which is supposed to be natural, and think you're going to get it without alcohol in it. I know because I went and bought THAYERS original and it has 10% alcohol grain in it. So to be able to get one that doesn't have alcohol in it, get the unscented one. That's the only one that doesn't have alcohol in it that I've found. And it doesn't have any scents in it because you're going to use an essential oil anyways, and you don't need scent down there. Next, you're going to need some lavender essential oil, and this is Young Living, and it is 100% natural. Another good brand out there is doTERRA if you want to go a little bit cheaper. This is the aloe vera that I found, which took me forever to find. Found it on Amazon. I'll link everything below. That way that you can go buy these things yourself, make it a little easier on you. This is the most natural one I found. It is 99.7% organic. And I'm telling you, finding aloe vera gel that is natural is very, very difficult. I will link this below and you can read the ingredients yourself. So this is a nice pump bottle, as you can tell, and I thought it would be very good for making these Padsicles. Okay, so let's get started. Get you a clean spoon, and I like using these bamboo spoons whenever I'm handling essential oils and everything. First, you get your witch hazel and you saturate the pad really well. And saturate in the front and back and all over, but mainly the front and the back, okay? Because you want it wet enough that it kind of makes a little ice pack for down there. And you can tell it's on there pretty good, so just saturate it till you feel comfortable. Then you're going to squirt this on, okay? And put a pretty good amount on there. And that's when the spoon comes in handy, is you're just kind of smear it around. That way it's all over where you want it to go. And these pads soak up very well, so it works perfectly. Now, you're gonna use about a couple drops of this. I'm gonna use 3. I'm gonna put 1 in the front, 1 in the back, and 1 in the middle. And just so y'all know, which I didn't do, there's always a hole right around the opening, just for a little point of advice. And if you look for that hole, you can see it'll come right out. So that's something I learned a long time ago and is very good to use. So, and you don't have to smear anymore because it's all soaked in. You can see that it's saturated pretty well. It's a little bit heavy now. That's what you're looking for. So, I'll go ahead and move our spoon out of the way. So you're going to place this in here just like you found it. Just like that. You fold it over there. Fold this over now. It probably would have helped if I didn't open this up all the way. I probably could have slid it right back in there perfectly. But that is what you're going to do right there. And then you're going to just slide it right in your Ziploc bag, right like that. And then make you probably about 2 packages. That way that you can use these during the first few weeks, especially whenever you're going to be really sore down there. So that is how you make the Padsicles. Super, super easy. Does not take much money to make them. And why not have something that could make you feel very comfortable as well. I just wanted to share with y'all the products that I used to make my Padsicles and how I make my Padsicles with y'all. That is what I use in mine, along with the pads, of course. So like my video if you do like this video, and also remember to go ahead and subscribe if you want to keep on watching my videos. That way that you will get the notifications every time I post a video. I do post about 2 videos a week, so y'all stay tuned and watch my next video.